you. Are we ready with Joshua Thomas?
I am, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Joshua William Thomas, file number 21-03393. Council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Joshua Thomas, who is present via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. Today's the date set for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report. Did you have an opportunity to review that, Mr. Keithley?
I have, and I've gone over it with Mr. Thomas. We have no additions or corrections at this time.
Okay, the recommendation or the impression is that because Mr. Thomas was recently sentenced to probation 18 months for the 30th Circuit, the recommendation is for him to complete an alcohol education program and only impose fines and costs. Was he not required to do any alcohol education as part of his probation with the 30th Circuit?
Your Honor, I don't know that he was required to do any alcohol education as part of his, actually, I don't believe he was required to do any alcohol education as part of his probation with the 30th Circuit. However, Mr. Thomas has participated in, I believe, some 12-step meetings, and additionally has been, as part of his probation through the 30th Circuit, is under alcohol and substance abuse monitoring. Additionally, Your Honor, this was, as is sort of demonstrated or at least related in the assessment, Mr. Thomas is not an individual with a long history of drinking. I believe this was an isolated event, and since he is already being monitored by the 30th Circuit and being monitored for substance use by the 30th Circuit, we would ask that the court forego the requirement of him to do an alcohol education course and simply sentence him to fines and costs.
Okay, I would agree that that's the most appropriate course at this time. The court will only impose a sentence of fines and costs. The $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed, plus a $50 state minimum cost. I see there's OWI cost recovery in the amount of $352.85. That's owed to the police department. And I'll waive any discretionary fines and costs. That's a total of $477.85. Are you gonna need a payment plan for that, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, if I may, Your Honor.
Okay. How much do you think you can pay, and do you intend to pay monthly?
Well, yes, monthly, if I can do $100 a month.
When are you gonna make your first payment?
That will be this Friday.
You can either come up in person and make payment at the criminal counter, or you can go online to the court website and make payment there using your file number. Okay, sir?
Okay,
Do you have any questions for the court?
I do not. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Same to you. Mr. Keithley, who were you going in the room with?
I was hoping to meet with Miss Williams, Your Honor.
Mr. Yang, have you heard from Mr. Blakeney Smith?
I have not, Your Honor. I tried calling him and sending him text messages this morning. We were in contact. That's how I got the report, the PSI. I'm sorry, the sentencing report from his probation officer in 30th. But I'm not sure why he's not on today. He's been in pretty good contact with me. So
Okay, I'll issue a bench warrant. I'll hold it until the end of the day in case you make contact with him.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is it Jemiah Griffin?
Jamia.
Jamia?
Mhm.
It's due for tomorrow. As in when today's stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She has something tomorrow too, is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Jamia, do you have a attorney?
No, I do not.
Oh. I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with the assistant city attorney.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning, Mr. Stevenson and Venetia Walker.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Walker, can you hear me? You're muted. If you can unmute, please. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of Venetia Walker versus Kristen Oldenburg McGee. File number is 21-03330GC. Can I have your appearance, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Stevenson on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Walker, you're still muted.
Oh, okay. Am I unmuted now?
You are unmuted. And
Okay.
you're proceeding without attorney today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Today was the date that was set for a hearing on a objection that you filed, I believe. Ms. Walker, back on May 31st. It looks like the court received a response to the objection on June 8th. Sounds like the clerk's office held on to it, so I just received it this morning. Nonetheless, even without reading this, the response from you, Mr. Stevenson, Ms. Walker, I don't find your objections to be valid, and so I'm not going to grant them, okay?
Well, why wouldn't you say they valid when this did happen to me?
I'm not saying that what you're saying didn't happen to you. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know if that happened or not. What I'm saying is that the way you're trying to bring the claim under the law, you cannot do that. And so you need to consult with an attorney, ma'am, okay?
Okay.
And maybe get you some help on how you should proceed on this. But you've not filed a complaint that I can grant you any relief under. The matter was dismissed after you failed to provide a more definite statement. I think you also failed to appear at the last court meeting as well. And then you're filing an objection, but the objection is not valid either. So the case will remain dismissed, okay?
Okay, but I could get an attorney and then file the claim again?
You should get an attorney and explain to them in privacy what you believe your issue is, and then they'll let you know if you actually have a claim or how you should probably proceed. This may be a matter where you should be trying to get some criminal assistance, or maybe it may be a civil matter. I can't tell you that. But you need some attorney help, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, Mr. Stevenson?
No, I assume the court's just going to enter the order that was provided.
That's correct.
All right. No further questions. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're both free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You too.
Send her this email.
Okay. And are we ready on Ms. Griffin?
We are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Jamia Griffin, file number 22L2709262. Can I have your parents' counsel?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Ms. Griffin is proceeding without counsel. Today's the date set for a pretrial. Have a failure to display valid license and a speeding 1 to 5 over. Is there an offer on this?
There is, Your Honor. At the moment, we are seeking an adjournment for 30 days. It's our understanding that Ms. Griffin has been in communications with a court in North Carolina regarding some outstanding tickets and has already filled out the appropriate forms to have those paid off by, I believe, some sort of program they have set up in North Carolina to pay off indigent past due tickets, and we are waiting to hear back if that occurs. If that happens, she would be eligible then to apply for a state of Michigan license. So if that occurs and she hears back from the court within the next 30 days, the city then would be willing to dismiss the failure to display charge, understanding that she intends to pay the speeding ticket.
What is for tomorrow? What is the case? Ms. Griffin, is that what you understand your conversation to be, is how you're going to proceed? You're muted.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this matter out. You also have another matter tomorrow for a no ops. I'm gonna set both of these out. I'm gonna give you 45 days.
Okay.
We can do July 25th and 19th. July 25th at 9:30 for the matter for this today, and what about the one for tomorrow? You can reset that too. They're gonna give me the same thing. July 26th and 9th. Okay. I'm supposed to be at PM at 10. It looks like it. I guess these are blocked. Okay. You don't have 8:30 pre-shows? Okay. Yeah. So this is final. You can add, one at 9:15, a picture out, because those are just show buttons. So 26 and 9:15. And then your other case that's set for tomorrow, we're gonna reset that for July 26th at 9:15, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
Alrighty.
Okay, Mr. Keithley, are you ready with Ms. Williams?
I believe so, Your Honor. I don't know if Mr. Bigelow had an opportunity to, I emailed him requesting that he pull a couple of files, and I don't know if he had an opportunity to grab those.
Or wait? I have one file. Nope, he's still looking at, he's not been able to locate them. Do we want to go with Mr. Cager for now?
I'm going to need to speak to Ms. Jones at some point, Your Honor, and then my understanding is Mr. Cager is going to be entering a plea unless he has a need to speak with me. I'm ready to go.
Mr. Cager?
No, I have to talk, actually. Can I speak to him?
I'm sorry? I didn't hear you?
No, I'm ready to go forward.
Okay. You're not driving, are you?
No, ma'am. I'm just at work sitting in the car. I have to come sit in the car.
Okay, sounds good. We'll take care of your matters. You can get back to work. We're on the
Okay.
record in the matters of the people of the city of Lansing versus Devon Terrell Cager, file numbers 21-02934 and 21-02784 OD. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Devon Cager, who is present via Zoom.
Today's the date that is scheduled for a pretrial and a plea. How are we proceeding on these?
Thank you, Your Honor. My understanding is that Mr. Cager is going to be entering a plea to counts 1 and 4 in file 21-02784OD. In exchange, counts 2 and 3 in that file are to be dismissed. Additionally, file 02934-OT would be dismissed. Additionally, there's an agreement pursuant to People v. Killebrew that Mr. Cager's sentence include a condition of no upfront jail time.
Mr. Cager, that's your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes, it is.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Mr. Cager, you can put your hand down. Mr. Cager, you're represented by Mr. Keithley from the Office of the Public Defender. You have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter, and you have the right to have a jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to be presumed innocent. You have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city brings. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further a defense of the charge. You have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to have the city prove each element of the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you want to plead guilty to counts 1 and 4, you'd have to give up those rights that I just conveyed to you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You want to give up those rights today?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No.
Has anybody made any promises to you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
No.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current job?
Yes.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may need to report on a future job application as well. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, as to count one, that you did operate a motor vehicle while under the influence or with a blood alcohol content of 0.08 grams or higher. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to count four, that you did hinder, oppose, obstruct, or resist a Lansing police officer in the performance of his or her duties. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Have a factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Cager, on or about July 2nd of 2021, were you in the area of of Martin Luther King and Queen Street in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan?
Yes.
And at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Now, prior to operating that motor vehicle, had you been consuming alcohol?
Yes.
And did you know it was alcohol when you were consuming it?
Yes.
And had you consumed enough alcohol that at the time you were operating the motor vehicle, you had a blood alcohol content of 0.08 grams or more per 100 milliliters of blood?
Yes.
Now, at some point in that interaction, you got pulled over by an officer, right?
Yes.
And he told you to roll the window down, right?
Yes.
And you only rolled it down like a couple inches, right?
Enough to give him my identification card. Yes.
Yeah, but he told you to actually roll it down all the way, didn't he?
Yes.
And you didn't do that, did you?
No.
All right. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Any questions from the city?
None, Your Honor. The city is satisfied with the factual basis on the record.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Remaining counts as well as the counts in file number 21-02934 will be dismissed per the plea. Also, Mr. Cager, because there is a sentencing agreement, which was called, or also called a Killebrew agreement about no upfront jail, that's a agreement between you and the prosecutor. I am not a party to that. If I'm going to deviate from that at the time of sentencing, I would give you the opportunity and the right to withdraw your plea at that time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this matter will be set for sentencing. Your sentencing date is gonna be July 25th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Prior to sentencing, you have to meet with probation, so they can provide a court with a pre-sentence report and recommendation as to how you should be sentenced. I am not sure, but I believe you may have already undergone a assessment at all, Mr. Keithley?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
I did
Okay,
all
that
that. I
assess-
took. I'm sorry.
Okay, that assessment should be provided to probation so that they don't have you undergo another one, okay?
Okay. So what? So what? I'm on probation.
No, you have to meet with probation so they can do a pre-sentence report. I will sentence you on the 25th of March, I'm sorry, the 25th of July at 8:30 in the morning.
So when do I meet with the probation?
You need to contact them in person within the next 48 hours and they will set up your interview, okay?
Okay.
And they're on the 5th floor of City Hall.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Do you have any other questions, sir?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set for now, Mr. Gager. We'll see you on the 25th of July.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I think I forgot to put that in that other file. I did it before somewhere. Oh, you need this one. Okay. We're still looking for the other files from Ms. Williams. You say you needed to speak to someone else?
Ms. Jones, Your Honor.
Okay, 1 second. Back up to room 1. Okay, Ms. Brooks,
Yes.
if I can find the file. I don't have a file. Here's the file for, Ms. Brooks. So what? I do not. It's a show cause.
Says your microphone is unmuted. Your video is stopped. What does that mean? Come on, safe driving mode. Plain driving.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Jones, Javon Jones. Javon Jones, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Javon Jones, file number 22L2710412. Mr. Jones, this matter is set for a show cause because looks like on March 24th, 2022, well, actually March 18th, you failed to appear in court for a no insurance ticket or no proof of insurance. A default judgment was entered and you owe $170. But I noticed you're contacting the court via jail. How long have you been in custody, sir?
Since March 25th.
Looks like you had a show cause before on March 24th, and you saw the magistrate. You told her you were gonna make payment by April 25th. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What happened?
I thought I was gonna get out on fun.
Okay, so you have another matter pending and you didn't get out.
Yeah.
Do you know if you're gonna be getting out soon on your other matter?
Hopefully next month.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an extension until July 25th, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Thank you.
I don't know this book's file. I don't see Marcel Jones. Who's Mimi A32? Person identified as Mimi's A32?
I think that's my mother.
Oh, okay, sounds good. We're trying to locate your file. I can tell you right now, it's a show cause because you must not have paid what you owed. Who's on the iPhone?
Cody Dansby.
Okay, do you have an attorney, ma'am?
I believe so. I haven't been able to like get a hold of anybody. I had to call the courthouse this morning to get the ID number.
Who's your attorney?
I don't remember.
Your Honor,
There we go.
I have an appearance in demand from Sarah Donnelly.
Thank you. She just logged in, there she goes. No, okay. No, we didn't find Miss Brooks' file?
No, I found it too late.
Well, I need Brooks. Can you print the ROA? Because I'm assuming that's what the issue is. She didn't make a payment. Ms. Donnelly, do you need to speak to Ms. Dansby?
I've spoken to Ms. Dansby previously. She don't know exactly the status of her license. She has paid off a lot. I didn't get an offer from the city, but I'm ready to proceed.
Still saying the same thing.
They were on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Anaya Lamani Brooks,
What?
file number 21L2664442A.
I read it here. But when I go over here.
Ms. Brooks, this matter was set for show cause because you were here in March. And you admitted responsibility to a civil infraction and the fine was $125, but you did not make payment.
To which one?
This one is for the interfered with traffic device, it looks like it was, and it's the file number ending in 442A.
Yes.
Who, is that your mom talking?
Yes.
Okay, well, she can't speak on your behalf. She can speak for, you can speak, because she's not your attorney and you're an adult at this point, yeah. But did you make payment on that?
I didn't honestly know about that one. I made payments on the other one.
Okay, yeah, the other ones are not, it looks like the other ones paid off. I don't have a show cause on the other ones, just this one. It says you owe $125. So when can you make payment on that?
Monthly, next month.
How much can you pay?
I'm in job course right now, so. And I'm not ignoring my payments. I just have been in this facility, but I can do my payments next month. Payment.
Okay, I'm just wondering, are you gonna make a payment on it, or are you paying in full next month?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pay it fully.
Okay. So if I said July 25th, is that enough time?
I can't hear. Can you say it again?
Yeah, is July 25th enough time for you to make payment in full of the 125?
Yes.
You can either make payment online at the court website, or you can come up in person and make payment at the criminal traffic window, okay?
Okay, is that the only ticket?
Let's double check. Does she have anything else outstanding? Says you owe $100 on the expired plate ticket as well?
Yes.
When can you pay that one?
By August.
Okay, I'll give you August
Yes.
25th on that one. So that way you don't get set for a show cause, okay?
Okay.
That's all she has. Okay, and so do you have the file numbers on each of these, which you would need both file numbers if you try to make a payment online?
Yeah, can I do it over the phone? That's how I've been doing it.
If they've been taking it over the phone, you sure can. But sometimes they don't like to pay it over the phone. They like to take it or electronically via the website. There's also a QR code that you could use, but if they'll take it over the phone, that's completely fine with me. Do you have any other questions?
No, not.
Okay, you're all set, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Miss Dansby.
Yes.
Okay, we're on the record of the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Cody Carolyn Dansby. The file number is 21L2694112. Have your appearances, counsel.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Cody Dansby, who is appearing by video.
Thank you. Today was the date set for pre-trial on a failure to display operator's license. How we proceeded on this?
Your Honor, I have word from Ms. O'Boyle that Ms. Dansby does have a valid license, though I just let her know that there might be still an issue, maybe check with the Secretary of State, but it seems valid and that she's willing to dismiss the charge, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Dansby, I don't know if you caught that, but it sounds like the city is moving to dismiss because it appears from their end that your license is cleared. However, your attorney seems to believe there may be something else going on, but that you should follow up with the Secretary of State. It does appear that you're in a vehicle. So if there is something going on, you're gonna want to get that taken care of so that you don't get another citation, okay? Do you have any questions?
Oh, I'm only out here 'cause- yeah,
Your signal was bad. I couldn't hear you.
I'm at work right now and they let me borrow. I'm at work right now. They let me borrow one of their cars to come talk because it's busy inside.
Okay, sounds good. Well, then you're all set, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm all set. Like, that's it?
Yep, you're free to go. Your case was dismissed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. What about Jones? Jasmine Jones? You don't have her? You right? Oh, I do. Who's representing Jasmine Jones?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, did you need to speak to her? Or are you ready to proceed?
I have already spoken to her. We are ready to go.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jasmine Jones, file number 18-04 260, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Jasmine Jones, who is present via Zoom.
Thank you. And today was the date that was set for pretrial on a assault and battery. How are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have not actually received an offer from the city attorney at this time in relation to this matter. This time we would be requesting that this matter be set for a final pretrial and jury trial.
The final pretrial is going to be June 27th at 8:15 in the morning in person here at the court. The jury trial will be July 11th at 8:15 in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Jones?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
None for defense at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Jones.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I did Ms. Williams in there. Candace Williams. I need that file back. I think I did it wrong.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. It wasn't Candace Williams I was looking for. It was Griffin. It wasn't for Candace, but did we have Griffin's? We didn't find him. I know I handled it, but I didn't have the file. So I wrote notes on him. For Griffin? I didn't write any extension in there. Thanks. Second file was July 26th. Yeah, Tuesday. Thank you. And did you find the books files?
I had them when I hit the docket. I don't know where they disappeared.
I have to put notes on notes. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Candace Williams. I have 3 files here. L21, L2701, 941, 942, and 943. The only one on the docket is 943. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Ms. Williams, who is present via Zoom.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a pre-trial on the file number ending on 943. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Williams has her license, and I provided proof of that over to the city attorney. I believe the city would be moving to dismiss this file.
The city's moving to dismiss the driving while license is expired.
Yes, Your Honor. Based upon the documentation provided by Mr. Keithley, it does appear that Ms. Williams has corrected all issues, and the city is not opposed to, my understanding, Mr. Keithley's request to set aside previously defaulted judgments, and the city moves to dismiss the criminal charge today.
So that's on all 3 files. Okay, these matters will be dismissed. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, though I note that I believe we've lost Miss O'Boyle.
Well, I think I can go out on a limb and say she would have no other matters on this record.
I
So
assume so.
Chris Williams is probably free to go.
All right.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Have a good one. Oops. Okay, and then we have Miss Gambling. Miss Gambling, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kelly Gambling, file number 21L2698391. Miss Gambling, this matter is set for show cause today because you were supposed to try to get disability to make payment on the speeding ticket you owe $130 on, but you've not made any payments yet. Can you unmute and tell me your plan?
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, ma'am, I actually paid that in full this morning.
Okay, can you see that in the system?
I have my transaction ID number if you need that.
Let's see if it's in JIS first.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Give me just 1 second, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's your transaction number?
Uh, 216412049881. Can you give me those glasses, please? They're right there anywhere.
So,
216412049881. Yep.
give me just a moment. I'm going to confirm to make sure that the clerk's office received it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Representing Jacob Tucker.
Your Honor, I have not heard from Mr. Tucker. I just this morning took a look on VineLink to see if perhaps he was in custody somewhere. The records on VineLink indicate that he was in Eaton County, and it lists him as having been transferred. I suspect he may be in Saginaw County at this point, or in Saginaw at this point, because according to Otis, he had a probation case up there.
Okay, well, I will hang on to this until the end of the day while you see if you can confirm that.
All right, thank you very much, Your Honor.
No problem.
I don't believe I have anything else scheduled this morning, so with the court's leave, I'm going to log out.
Yeah, I don't have anything else, I think, at all for anyone. That includes Ms. O'Boyle.
Very good, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, same to you.